the man who has made us to be here. I am very sure when we were talking in a meeting with him, he made comment and he said, no, God forbid. I am very sure with the way Nigeria is radiating, we know that we are going to present or produce the president-elect of this country come 2027. So I present to you warmly and heartily, Honorable Chief Odumebi Kachuku as a candidate for ADC presidential election come 2027. Stand up. Before okay. Please, we would like to welcome the national chairman and new members of the working committee. Hello? As the national chairman of this great party, ADC, and I pray my leadership will lead this party to success. God willing. Okay. Now I am presenting the flag to our able presidential candidate, Mr. Odumebi Kachuku, a presidential flag for 2027 presidential election.
Arise and shine, Nigeria. Can we have the media people, please? Can we have you sit? Those at the back in front of the screen. Please, there's some of us still in the area of the screen, please. It was actually deliberate while we put the screen there. Thank you very much. Thank you for your compliance. Thank you. Please, if you can adjust your cameras a bit so that the people behind you can also adjust. Thank you. ADC. ADC. ADC.
Thank you very much. My dear ADC family, fellow Nigerians, friends, and well-wishers. To be or not to be, that's the question. This iconic monologue found in Act 3, Scene 1 of William Shakespeare's play, Hamlet, dives into a profound philosophical dilemma many face at one time or the other in their lives. To be is to endure the struggles, hardship, heartache, sorrows, and slings and arrows of life. Not to be is to end one's existence so as to escape the suffering, though facing the uncertain dreams of death makes us hesitate. In the context of modern-day Nigeria, this is the question many of our compatriots are asking themselves. The alarming suicide rate is indicative of those who have chosen not to be. The mass exodus of our middle class is indicative of those who have chosen not to be part of this hardship anymore. The terrorists and suicide bombers who have made life unbearable for us all have said it's not to be. The to be question is what I have toiled with in the last year, as our party, the ADC, took on forces who threatened our very existence. Men who have run our country aground woke up and decided that they will use the ADC to prosecute their vendetta against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Am I now to be the presidential candidate of a factionalized party? Am I to be the presidential candidate in a country where some of our people have their minds enslaved by those who have ruled us for decades? Am I to allow the David Marks and Arabic scholars of our country chase out our party chairmen and members just because they consider them as common men? The question I now ask, who is the common man? He is the average citizen, as contrasted with the socioeconomic or sociocultural elites. The common man is a title most of us will bear at some point in our lives, and for some, all their lives. Majority of our population bear this appellation, and it is because of them I stand before you today to say, I accept your nomination to be the presidential candidate of the African Democratic Congress. I thank you all, our party faithful. I thank the Mint chairman of our party, Alhaji Bashir. I thank the Mint National Working Committee of our party. I thank the BOT chairman. I thank all the state chairmen and all our party faithful who are here. Thank my wife and my kids who are here present, and those who are not here, and my family members who are here also. The realities of our existence today in Nigeria are well known to us all, and so I will not rehash the many challenges we face as a nation, not only at war, but one plagued with multifaceted problems. I'm here today to tell you that even though our leaders have navigated us to the precipice of disaster, we can still reverse course. Even though they scammed us with their failed promises, there's yet hope for us. This furnace we find ourselves now is not a place of failure, but a workshop of destiny. We can't give up now, however. Our fatigue is proof that we are onto something great. And history tells us that those who kept walking while bleeding became legends. That's who the Nigerian people are, legends. I am very clear that I must be in the driver's seat to make the changes needed in Aso Villa. I understand that mourning and complaining are not enough. It's a time to sit on this table. It's a table of inequity, injustice, iniquity, and intolerance. But when you sit at the head of the table, you get to decide what the menu is going to be. This is the seat I seek to occupy, so that together we can chart a new course for our nation. Together we can design a new menu for our people. We will build Nigeria from the ground up and do away with the faulty and archaic colonial foundation that now characterizes our current existence. We must define our common charter as Nigerians and constitute a new nation that's not only inclusive for all, but guarantees equal rights and expressions to all, irrespective of tribe, tongue, and religion. What we have been doing is akin to putting the cart before the horse. It's like buying furniture for a non-existent house. The charter for a new Nigeria must come first before any other thing. It will be our common bond as we do away with all colonial relics of division, mistrust, and hatred. We are not the Hausa Fulani Republic of Nigeria. We are not the Ndigbo Republic of Nigeria, and neither are we the Oduduwa Republic of Nigeria. We are the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We will no longer engage on the basis of Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba, or North and South, but on the basis of one indivisible Nigeria. This is our only fatherland. We will resist all those who make religion and tribe their mantra. It will no longer be business as usual. We will zone out all components of zoning and usher in a Nigeria that promotes merits, character, and know-how above primordial sentiments. Every component part of Nigeria is blessed with those who have the talents and abilities to pilot the affairs of Nigeria. And we must create the enabling environment for these people to emerge in government and governance. Nigeria will no longer be associated with mediocrity, as we'll invest in our citizens, who are our greatest assets. The toga of lazy youths will no longer stand as we build the greatest workforce on earth. We must build a workforce that knows today and understands the demands and dictates of tomorrow. We can no longer be in conflict with what we don't know as we make policy somersaults over modern age financial instruments like bitcoins. Several years ago, our governments banned and unbanned Twitter, a platform that defines the expression of the modern man. Under the administration of the late President Buhari, our people were driven to the dark web and unconventional means of communications as they sought to hide from a repressive government. Government is and should be a big brother and not a big bully. Millions of our citizens still live without light and potable water in the year 2026. This is unconscionable. There's no rocket science to generating power. Neither is there magic in distributing power. Our debilitating challenges are man-made, and we must use an iron fist in crushing those whose decades of evil practice in our public service have led us to this brink. We must treat those who sabotage our nation and way of life as saboteurs. We can't have different rules for different criminals. If you do the crime, you do the time. I maintain that if given the privilege to lead this nation, my first executive interface with National Assembly will include a bill that I have dubbed the Nigerian Patriot Act. It's a bill of equality and fairness. It's a bill that says we are all in this together. It's a bill that ensures that public servants cannot enjoy the privileges they cannot provide to the common man. If you desire to be in public service, you must use the same services that the masses use. No private or foreign schools for our families, no private or foreign hospitals for us or our families. No generators or boreholes in our homes. If we desire quality education, healthcare, and other good public facilities, We must make it available to all so that we may all equally benefit. Borrowings must satisfy the criteria of commercial viability while providing much needed basic amenities. We must resist the wicked urge to take on sovereign debts that benefit a few but repaid by all. We can no longer borrow to build bridges and highways that lead nowhere when the internet is the highway of the future. We need governors who understand that as they build roads, they must also build critical broadband infrastructure. My government will make broadband available and affordable for all, because this is the only leverage our kids have to compete in this new world. I will work with our state governors on a plan that sees the federal government invest in national trunks for power and telecoms, while the state governments and private sector participants focus on in-state distribution. We will harness all sources of energy to provide power to our people, whilst giving preference to clean sources of energy. We must replan our cities and build out modern infrastructure so as to reverse the rural-urban migration that threatens most of our communities. It makes no sense to allow the brain drain occasioned by the migration of our middle class, when all they seek is security, jobs, good and affordable homes, healthcare, constant power, etc. I will make this a standard in all our cities. Visionless leadership cannot continue to lead our people astray. We must elevate our millions of farmers to agripreneurs and transition farming to agribusiness. We will secure our farmlands and protect the highways from farm to the fork. Our farms will no longer be known as killing fields, but as the food factory of Africa, providing millions of good-paying jobs for our middle class. For too long, our people have cried. Men and women are being butchered. Orphans and widows created by the minute, by a war sustained by the greedy who profit from defense contracts, and the bloodthirsty who seek to destroy our way of life. Under my watch, we will confront them and destroy them. This war will be fought on our terms. We will arm all the willing and able to rid our nation of these foreign invaders. We will take the fights to their camps as we arrest and prosecute their sponsors. We will no longer close one flank and leave another flank open for further incursions. The full might of the Nigerian military and the united will of the Nigerian people will confront our enemies. Our military will have clear instructions on what to do to the enemy. Our borders will be closed to all those who seek to harm us, because we now know the enemy is the enemy, irrespective of religion, tribe, and tongue. War is war, and Nigeria will win this war. My administration will avenge the lives of all soldiers and civilians killed. These people will pay a huge price for their folly and be told in no uncertain terms that Nigeria is not a no man's land. This is my promise to you all. The sanctity and dignity of life will be restored under my watch. Ritual killings, trade in body parts, kidnappings have no place in civilized society. We'll rid our forest of scam artists masquerading as native doctors who promise riches to the weak and lazy. We'll protect our young men and women from these predators. I do understand that the APC government has succeeded in weaponizing poverty and hunger, but we mustn't let our basic decency as human beings be eroded. If you can use the internet for Yahoo, you can use the internet to trade. We'll guide and teach our youth the rudiments of digital commerce. We'll build technology parks in every central district in Nigeria that will serve as incubation centers for digital jobs. research, and development. We are an English-speaking nation, and we'll use this to our advantage to provide services to people all over the world from the comfort of our homes. We are the technology generation. Technology will be used to leapfrog Nigeria from third world to developed nation. Nigerians are the brains and engine rooms of most nations. So why can't they do the same here? No sensible nation allows their best and brightest to live. We must reverse this ugly trend. I assure you all, Nigeria will work again. There are those in your position who are fond of complaining. They complain about coastal highway contracts. We are here to provide solutions. We will unlock the potentials inherent in that road corridor. That's our job. We will turn hundreds of kilometers of waterfront land to national tourist destinations, providing jobs to our people and bringing much needed foreign exchange. We will build first-class hospitals not just for our people, but for foreigners desiring first-class medical services. We will prepare for the future by investing sufficiently in the education of our children. If my generation has missed it, the next generation must not miss it. We owe this to ourselves. Our schools will have modern teaching aids and learning systems, and our kids equipped with smart devices. We will retrain our teachers and pay them better because they are our first line of defense. Our women must join us on a table of equality. They will be respected and promoted. They will be afforded the same opportunities our men have. If they can do it, they will do it. The arts won't be merely service in my administration. It only makes sense that we support our movie and music industry. They have made us proud and continue to make us proud. Investing in them, promoting their industry is not only patriotic, but it makes perfect business sense. Technology exists to correct the decades-long problem of distribution and piracy. We will do this. In this new Nigeria, we won't keep on shouting corruption when our very foundation is corrupt. We will engineer systems and processes that ensure that our citizens don't turn to corruption by default. We will pay a fair wage for hard work. We will no longer cheat our citizens with the ridiculous minimum wage we offer, knowing that we leave them no other option than to steal. My dear Nigerians, my dear ADC family, I have no money to share to you, but my love, I will give you all. I will always lead in love and by example. Today I have told your story because mine is not as important as yours. I am you, and you are me. We mustn't continue to recount the sorrows of yesterday, and neither should we as a party play the politics of bitterness. The job of the political class is to provide solutions and not the endless blame games that characterize our opposition politics in Nigeria today. The Nigerian people need to know that we will do different from, need to know what we'll do different from President Tinubu. They are tired of an inept and incompetent opposition that plays politics with our collective sorrows. This is why we here, the ADC, it's why we refuse to join the coalition of the old fighting the old. This election should be a contest of ideas and not campaigns of calumny. If you seek to lead us, come and debate your ideas. We will no longer be fooled by rhetorics. It is not enough to say from consumption to production. Tell us what needs to be produced, when it will be produced, where it will be produced, and how long it will take. It's okay to say you only do one term, but we need to know what you plan to do in that one term. and how you plan to do it. Bring your plans to debate stage. There are also those who believe that the office of President of Nigeria is their birthright. And I'm here to tell them that they are living in lava land. Nigeria is now too advanced for the politics of mosque and church. Leadership imposes on us the duty of coming together on a round table to solve the problems of our people. And now, and not this wicked politics of destroying Nigeria, so that we can blame the government of the day for failing. For how long will we continue this way? We must collectively fight today and fight for today and defend tomorrow. This we must do. This is why I'm running for the office of President of Nigeria. It's the office of Nigerian people. Under my watch, under my presidency, this office will serve and protect the Nigerian people. This is my promise to you. I need your support on this journey, because without you, I can't do it. It's our collective fight. It's a generational fight for our today and the future of our children. The truth is that the odds are heavily stacked against us. We don't have instruments of coercion or oppression. We don't have looted funds to buy votes. We don't have an army of former political office holders in our midst. We don't have the party structure of the APC, and neither do we have a mindless mob on our side. But we will put our hope and trust in the Nigerian people whose battle we are fighting. I stand today on the wings of over 250 million Nigerians. I represent your hopes and dreams of a Nigeria that works. It is possible, and we'll make it happen come 2027. Today, I want you to do me a favor. Tell every Nigerian, the maybe has come. The fight I fought for you to stop these people from taking our party is the same fight I will fight for every Nigerian. Go to the marketplace and tell them the baby has come. Go to the schools and tell them the baby has come. The baby has come should be a battle cry. It's a collective battle cry. I will not let you guys down. It's my promise to you. I am a firm believer in change begins with me. They have sold us this notion in Nigeria that everything is the fault of government. In this party, we believe different. We believe that change begins with us. That's the ADC. You see those people, David Mark and Ariwe Shola, they believe that ADC was about wearing face cap or t-shirt. But that's not ADC. That's not ADC. We have a DNA. We have a DNA that says Nigeria first. We have a DNA that says no mediocrity, meritocracy first. We have a DNA that says no tribe, tongue, or religion. So when these old men are fighting and they are using religion, tribe, and ethnicity to fight, that's not our fight. We don't believe in that. We don't believe in that. The world has advanced beyond such common primordial talk. We are all ambassadors of change in this party. If you turn off all the lights here and you have a light this small, it will light up this room. That's how powerful the change in you is in our country. I want you all to stand up. Please stand up. Let me stand up. ADC, ADC, put your hands on your chest. And repeat after me. I am a change agent for good. I represent the new Nigeria. I'm a force for good in Nigeria in the midst of all our problems. Wherever I go, I will effect and affect change. I will not be part of any politics of negativity. I will not be part of any politics of bitterness. I am a solution provider. In my home, in my workplace, in my school, in the marketplace. I am an ADC member. I am an ADC member. And I will be an example in Nigeria. ADC! 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 Are we going to change Nigeria? Are we going to change Nigeria? I'm going to change Nigeria. I'm going to change Aso Rock. I'm going to go to the marketplace. I'm going to go to the schools. I'm going to go everywhere and tell them the ADC message. Arise and shine. Arise and shine. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Our presidential candidate right there. Wow, wow. Please, once again, with a big resounding round of applause, please let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate him. Wow. The last time I had such compelling speech was Barack Obama. I tell you, I'm no kidding, no kidding, no kidding.
Let me see.
And
do you notice something when she dey talk? The way English is correct for him, but they say fire.
this is not grammar. This is not church.
No be church.
It shows working.
Once again, let's appreciate him, Allah. It's not easy. See, it's good to be intellectual. It's good to be sound. Clap for me. I go school.
Just want to show yourself. Bulldozer. Thank you very much. On that note, we'll be going quickly because we are out of time. Time is not already on our side. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be